On first down, Tannehill. He'll get this one complete. That's a 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry.
At varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
Buying time to his left. So on no fourth down, here's Brett Kern to punt the football away. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a first-round bye, but well, that game was all Tennessee. They led 28-6 at one point, ultimately winning 28-12.
Every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses and able to break big runs late in games. Jay here. JK, game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. Third down conversion here is big.
Size and beef that they can let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
This pass complete. Jackson finding Andrews. Freeman.
Before
this one
realize it hasn't worked
go to
so
something
well.
else.
And maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Confidence
6 yards
as you traverse down the field.
We're scoreless after one. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. Quick slant to Brown. On first and 10, Tannehill. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Derrick Henry. And he's down territory, though, if they're stopped. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he's going to have the first down. When he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
And how about the moving to be choreographed? But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back.
Jonathan Coachman, he'll have highlights and analysis of the first half, and our highlights will likely be on the defensive side of the football here. Scoreless game. From the gun, here's Tannehill. He will find Davis. That's complete. So they get it.
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read.
Tennessee field goal. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through.
Much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion. You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson, a short throw. Now here's 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Jackson. And this is going to be as he'll punt it away for the second time.
The lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
And right side, Henry's got it. And he'll get this up past the 25. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on second and a couple. Smith catches left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
The down marker back to 1.
The final shot here before the break. Tannehill toward the left. These offenses seemingly still back at the hotel for the first half. 3-0 our score as the second half gets underway.
And again, right there on the border in this game. They're not that far off. Just got to find a play or two, and they could be very happy at that point.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch.
Going to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Throwing again. Jackson. And that is incomplete. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Sliding out of the pocket. He can run for it, and he will. Evades him at the 20. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down. Oh, Lamar Jackson just so electric, Charles, when he gets into open space, and we saw Exhibit A right there.
You know something? I'm standing up here in the booth next to you watching the play. He buckled my ankles on that one as well. It doesn't matter whether you're actually on the field.
On 1st down. Jackson from the shotgun. Rolling to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll go to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Ravens are going to have
in the first half what didn't and figured out a better game plan.
Now he's able to break through one. Stepping up, and he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with a touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead, they need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. Out of the gun, Tannehill. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Pernell McPhee, always a threat to find the QB, and he gets to him there.
We are seeing 2 really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to not...
Here's Tannehill. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And he will have a Titans first.
But that play, backfield frustrating. And he picks up a back-breaking 1st down.
Henry on 1st down.
And try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Tannehill throwing complete to Davis. And he's going to be taken down with the first. On 1st down, it's Tannehill. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Nice work to get. On 2nd down, it's Henry. The Titans on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. And he's got a man, Corey Davis.
Picked up a 1st down for him, too.
To throw is Tannehill. He'll get this one complete to Davis.
Benson, you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call. You've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy.
Now it's Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And down inside. A 1st down carry for Henry. And this has been a familiar sight. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On 2nd and 11 now. Tannehill dancing to his left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Stopping the clock is more important than running around and maybe taking a sack.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. Ryan Tannehill with a touchdown pass to A.J. Brown. And the Titans are going to retake the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Now, after the touchdown, he'll send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1. Jackson to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's down now, but that clock rolling. Here's Jackson. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. They'll look to throw. They'll roll it. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Throwing now is Jackson. He'll buy some time right. He may try and run for this. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackle
and gets
there.
the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the 4th quarter if he needs to make those plays with the legs. Field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. The Titans going to use the first of their field goal try. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right down the middle. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. The kicks away. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 22. Likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely I take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw.
So a tie ball game here as the kicks away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across.
And trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now. The ones who are doing it best know they need to go.
Tannehill now to throw. Man open left side. Out there, jumbo set. Henry. And the second wave of 3rd and 3. Now Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on. Very important punt here in overtime. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept. Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he was able to shed one tackle.
Do you still stack the line of scrimmage, or do you play normal defense? They may have backed him off with that run.
Jackson, he's going to keep it in the
more
center.
They're able to diagnose it quicker and easier for them to defend it. I think you have to dress it up a little bit. Kept you right in it. And they're really jonesing for one more shot. Give it to them. Let them play defense for you and give you a better chance to win the game. That's exactly what he's done. Love seeing that happen simply because you know a guy has struggled.
From the 44, Tannehill. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Derek Wolfe. Credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the coverage of not just the wide receivers, but the tight end, the running backs when they try and slip out, and making sure they're at the point of attack. When the ball's in the air, they get there and help force some of those incompletions.
And a nice job here to they'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And from the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Looking left side. Now Jackson on 1st down. Looking downfield for Dez. Oh, and it's intercepted. Set and ready to go. After the interception, here's Tannehill. And this will be 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Tannehill. Back to Brown. This time 1. 10th carry now for Derek Henry. Kern now. And in double overtime, this needs to be a good one. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice
tackle. See how they attack him here. They'll start by running the option to the right. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down.
Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
In disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
The quick feet by Jackson. And he's got this down to the 35
with the RPO.
Yeah, and whoever designed the RPOs, it's almost like they had a guy like Lamar Jackson in mind because of his ability to do everything. He can tuck it and throw it. He can tuck it and run it. He can hand it off inside when he gets the right read. Bottom line is most teams want him to hand it off because when he takes off and goes, he can break down a defense.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
They went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. So it's up now to one of the most accurate kickers in NFL history, Justin Tucker. This to win it in overtime. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Ravens strike first.